Hello everyone. A refrigerator has a coefficient of performance of 5, runs with a power input of 500 watts. Water with mass of 500 grams at 20 degrees Celsius is placed in the freezer. How long to freeze water to ice? Okay, so here we want to start off with let me zoom out. All right. So we're given the power, and we know power is watts over time. So we can start with this equation right here. Let me zoom in closer to it right here. So power is equal to work over delta T, and then we can rearrange that and solve for T and end up with work over power. And then work and heat are equivalent, so we can set work equal to QC, and P, COP is the power. Okay. So QC is the change in thermal energy of the water. So it starts off as a liquid at 20 degrees Celsius. I'll bring this closer there. And it's placed into a freezer. How long for water to freeze to ice? So we know the delta T, because to find the change in thermal energy, we use MCAT, MC delta T. And delta T it starts off at 20. T final minus T initial goes from, we want to find how long to freeze water to ice, so 0 degrees Celsius minus 20 degrees Celsius. Now it'll just be negative 20. All right. And then before the water can make the phase transformation to ice, we have to take into account the latent heat of formation. And so you're gonna get this on top, and then the bottom is going to be PCOP. Once we get here, we're ready to plug it all in. So this is equal to, the mass is 500 grams, so that's 0.5 kilograms. We can factor that M out because we have M for each one. The specific heat of water is 4.186 joules per kilogram. All right. We have half a kilogram of water plus specific heat of water times the negative 20 degrees Celsius, that's the change in temperature, and then plus the latent heat of formation for water has a value of 3.33, 333 joules per gram. All right, 333 joules per gram is at the end right here. So we're going to distribute, when we do this calculation, we're going to distribute this half a kilogram to each of these two terms. Celsius. And then on the bottom, PCOP is 5.00. Times the power, which is 500 watts. When you punch that into your calculator, you should come out with 83.3 seconds. So 88.3 seconds. Because joules, let me make sure this is written better. You can't see this part. Joules per gram degrees Celsius. So degrees Celsius and degrees Celsius cancel. Joules per gram. That will cancel. You'll just have joules over work. Joules is that's just joules, and then work is joules per second. So joules and joules will cancel, and then you have 1 over second, which is just, or 1 over 1 over second, which is just second. That's how you end up with that unit. Have a good day.